inside. Let the fun begin. For vault dwellers, we go down below into the darkness where the stories grow. For friends in the dark, we stand our ground. Open the vault if you dare, stick around. Welcome to the vault. Now you're trapped inside.
Every legend starts with a mistake. A closed camp, a drowned child, and a warning no one listened to.
Listen, Joe.
Tonight we're unlocking every chapter, every kill, every reboot, and every resurrection. 12 films, one mask, and a legacy soaked in Crystal Lake water. Welcome to the Four Vault Dwellers podcast. This is Friday the 13th, and my name is Dustin.
My name is Austin.
This is Luke down here. He's deciding to hide at the moment.
He's groundhog.
My name's Rachel, and this is Lou.
Today, we're going to tackle down the Friday the 13th franchise. All 12, actually.
Yeah,
This is going to be interesting. It's one of my favorites.
it's one of Luke's favorites, too.
I think it's one of, like, on Route Westmore. I think it's part of that. It has to be. It's so iconic.
Apparently, it's one of Lou's favorites, too.
Mine now.
Yours now?
Yeah, yours. We said it was one of your favorites.
Yeah? Alright.
So let's dive on into the first Friday the 13th, released May 9th, 1980, directed by Sean S. Cunningham, featuring Pamela Voorhees, played by Betsy Palmer, and a child, Jason, played by Ari Lehman. Camp Crystal Lake is reopening after years of being shut down due to the drowning of a young boy named Jason Voorhees. Counselors prepare at the camp. They are systematically murdered by an unseen killer. In the final act, survivor Alice decapitates the murderer, revealed to be Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mother. The film ends with Jason himself leaping from the lake, implying something far worse still lingers.
This one was, like, the best.
It was. It was one of the best movies of its time.
And it started a whole new genre. And this came out in 1980, so this came 2 years after Halloween. So this one made a big impact, more than Halloween, honestly. I think because now there's so much like, it's the same these days. There's so much of, like, the same of the original, but it started a whole new genre of horror at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's between that and Halloween, it started the 80s slasher movies.
Well, Freddy, too.
Yes,
Yeah.
and with Freddy, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Can't leave him out.
Yeah, they didn't count each other.
And then there was also Leatherface. I mean, those are the 4 OGs.
I was terrified of Leatherface when I was little.
Don't feel
The
bad, so
remake
was
got
I.
me.
They don't terrify me like I was when I was a kid, but put me in front of a werewolf movie and we're talking a whole new ball game.
Yeah.
So let's get into the filming location. So the first film was filmed at Camp IVault in New Jersey.
I've been there.
Yeah.
It was me, my mom, and Emma, who is obviously missing. We hope you feel better. We went on a road trip. We just packed an overnight bag, packed a cooler, and we drove to some of the filming locations from the original Friday the 13th. We visited the camp, even though we weren't supposed to be there. We got to see the lake. Like, we didn't go far onto the property or anything. We didn't want to get into trouble. But we did see, the majority of the...
You'd be the people in part 2 get in trouble.
Yeah.
Going in private property.
We also went to the town where, when Annie is first introduced, she's walking down through. We visited some of the shops that were there. Now, obviously, the insides have changed some, but we got to see some of the little
Was that
shops.
Blairstown?
Yes. And we also ate at the diner that was featured in Friday the 13th, and then there was a couple of other scenes that were shot in there, too, from different movies, but I'm not sure which ones off the top of my head.
Yeah.
when you walk in, they haven't really changed the diner. It looks like a 1950s diner. You walk in and there's like this big case.
Worse, you can hear yourself.
Yeah, you can hear us.
Now he has a mic.
And there's a big Jason on the top. So they get a lot of in that diner just because it's a filming location.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably, well, it should be the most popular, even the camp. I've seen
Yeah,
so many
but the
videos
camp you
people-
can't just walk on because it's owned by the Boy Scouts.
Yeah. Did you go to
I see that.
the cemetery where she also walked?
I did not make it to the cemetery. I'm not sure where that was filmed.
It was a cemetery where she got chopped off by a truck. I thought she went there, but interesting because honestly, I wish I was there.
To be honest, I think you were way too young and you weren't even watching them kind of movies yet. Your sister actually started watching them from like the day she was born. It didn't bother her to watch them. It didn't scare her as a child. As a matter of fact, she didn't even want to watch a movie that wasn't a horror movie.
Except for Cars.
Yes, except for Cars. That thing ran for months on my television nonstop. You, on the other hand, were not the horror fan when you were little. You would run out of the room crying.
I remember watching Paranormal Activity and I was so scared. I remember.
Paranormal Activity, my names are in the credit.
Yes.
We gotta cover that one time. They're making another
I'm sure one time we'll cover the whole Paranormal Activity series that's going to be expanding.
one. Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's 8.
It will be, yeah.
Well, the
Holy
Friday
sh-
franchise is also expanding with a TV series coming. Not sure
Yeah, I'm
when.
pretty sure it's this
Hopefully
year.
it's soon, because we're all super excited to see it.
I heard it's supposed to go back in time and like talk about Pamela and Jason more. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to show his father.
That's not really a
behind
goof.
the scenes, she didn't even know until she got there. She was ready to be back. She wanted to be back.
Yeah.
But I remember watching behind the scenes. She said she wanted to come back really bad. And she wanted to actually be in the whole film. But then when she got there, she read it, and she's like, "Oh shit, I'm dying."
Mm-hmm.
She didn't know that, and I guess it wasn't really planned for her, and she wanted to come back.
I believe in the second one, Amy Steele wanted to come back as well, but she was either busy filming or something, I believe, or something along those lines. She had other things that she was doing.
So let's get into some trivia on the first Friday the 13th.
Alright. Hell yeah.
One of the big ones that a lot of people will go to is Jason's not the killer in this movie.
Correct. And you know, if you play trivia with a lot of people, even though they've seen the whole franchise a million times, they'll still say that Jason's
I
the
tricked
original.
her myself.
Also, the opening the screen. One of the
Yep.
questions that trips her up.
Yep.
I tested her one time. She knows now that it is Pamela. But I fucked with her, Emma, Sarah, everybody. Everybody got it wrong.
Yep.
I'm like, no, it's Pamela.
Because you don't really think about it when it's asked to you, and when you first answer it, your first instinct is Jason.
Yeah, but the original was just a mother. It is a mother. And, okay, for one, how does he come back from drowning? Is human, but then dies in part 4. Then, at part 6, he's supernatural, comes back to life, Frankenstein style. And, what? Was he paranormal?
I
the
think
whole,
he forgot this was a movie.
like, get Benny Slater back in here, dude.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. We got into that one.
So Betsy Palmer thought the script was junk, but took the role for the money.
I heard about that, yeah. They also,
She got a lot of flack about that too.
She was supposed to return for Freddy vs. Jason. She's like, this shit's a piece of shit. She's right to it. She's like, damn. In real life, for her, she's a
She'll take
sweetheart.
no shit.
She's a sweetheart.
The iconic sound is Pamela's voice saying, "Kill her, mommy."
Yep.
Yep.
I actually found that out after the Friday 13th game came out, because then I explained it more. I didn't know about that before, but it's pretty interesting.
The ending jump scare was added late to the cut and became legendary.
It was a callback to Carrie. You like Carrie? Sean S. Cunningham? Yeah. He said it was inspired by, he was like, it would be good to have a setup for another sequel. So they did that, and then it just stuck.
Yeah, but originally it was supposed to be something completely different.
Yeah.
We were just watching today the behind the scenes type of thing.
The Crystal Lake stuff.
And I can't remember what they did say, but it was supposed to be something completely different.
Yeah. It actually, in the beginning, the Friday 13th wasn't like a movie like they were thinking of. They thought of, Friday the 13th. Oh, that's a good selling title. And then they're like, what are we putting that? I'm not serious. They were like so confused. I don't get
They
how.
put out the commercial, something about the most horrifying or something like that.
And
they didn't have a script. They didn't even have a concept.
yeah, and they were waiting for somebody to buy
Yep.
it.
They just waited to see what it did.
The right
Yeah.
writer.
Yep.
But then they thought of something and then
Yep.
boom, came to life.
Friday the 13th, Part 2. Released May 1st, 1981. Directed by Steve Miner. Jason Voorhees, played by Warrington Gillette and Steve Dash. The final girl, Amy Steele. Set 5 years later, counselors trained near the now abandoned Camp Crystal Lake. Jason is revealed to be alive, having survived in the woods as a feral adult. Wearing a sack over his head, Jason murders the group. Ginny survives by psychologically manipulating Jason, pretending to be his mother. What were my thoughts for the second one?
I absolutely hated the fact that he wore a burlap bag on his head. I thought it was just...
In mine, it comes. They got inspiration of what was that movie with the sack?
The Town That Dreaded
Yep.
Sundown.
That reminded me of that a lot.
It did. It's just...
You know that one?
You don't really think of Jason and...
It's like that. It's a slasher movie.
That's based on his true story.
Yeah.
We actually met the guy that plays Jason up at Kim's Crypt, and got to talk to him. He's very nice. He said when he got hurt when he went through the window.
There's a lot of goose in this one.
But
I don't
all
know
in
if
all,
you have that one. Dude, what the fuck?
Now,
There's
what
a
he
ghost in
growling
here,
at?
dude.
okay. Louis sees something.
So the second one was filmed in New Jersey, the same area as the first one. Used actual abandoned camps.
Interesting. I think they learned from the first one.
So some trivia for Friday the 13th Part 2. This was the first appearance of adult Jason. Jason originally spoke in earlier drafts, and the sack mask was inspired by the Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Yep. See?
So let's get into Friday the 13th Part 3. Released August 13th, 1982. Directed by Steve Miner, Jason Voorhees played by Richard Booker, and the final girl Dana Kimmel. Jason encounters a group staying at a rural farm near Crystal Lake. After a violent spree, he steals a hockey mask, permanently defining his look. The film heavily uses 3D gimmicks and ends up with Jason apparently killed again.
What did you think about 3D?
Pointless.
So Part 3.
It's a good movie. It leaves off where Part 2 ended, which is good. I like that.
I like it. It's expanded.
Literally right after. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that a lot more than any other series.
One where it just starts off with
I know. Yeah. But also then it does kind of later these new characters and they're like thrown in right away. Like different
like
part
Welcome
of
to Derry ends up telling
Yeah.
other stuff that we didn't even think about back then.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, how the hell is there so many houses around those lakes?
Okay, so Austin and I talked about this earlier. I've actually seen the lake that this is on. Now, it's large. I'm not saying it's not. But if Jason is supposed to be killing on Camp Crystal Lake grounds because that's where he died as a child, why is he going to the other side of the lake, down the road? You know, why are we in New York? Why are we in space? Like, it's... Why?
Yeah.
That is one of the biggest issues I think I have with the whole franchise.
Yeah.
Why is it
Yeah.
always somewhere else? It should be at the camp. It should be maybe the camp next to it, or across the lake would be one thing. And they got a little too close to him or something.
Mm-hmm.
But why, if people that are vacationing, living, whatever, in these homes, why is it now that he's bothering everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That is
everybody's
my
been there for
biggest
how
issue.
long? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you think about it,
Like, why doesn't he just stay on his
he's
camp?
not a ghost
If he's
either.
not being bothered by anybody else, why is he going to have to bother everybody else?
Yeah.
Maybe the series will dive into some.
I hope so.
Maybe.
I hope something, because, oh my god, there's so much
You know, Welcome to
unanswered
Derry
stuff.
helped.
Yes.
Oh yeah, a lot more, because now we know more, a little bit more of who he is. He's actually not just the foreman, the Pennywise. It was
Yeah.
actually
So
different
maybe,
forms.
hopefully, some of those kind of
I hope so. Yeah.
questions are answered,
Oh, yeah.
because that's something that really bothered me throughout the whole franchise.
And I hate it just throwing it. I mean, I like new characters, but right away, just throwing in like really.
Well, that's normal.
You know what I mean?
But why
Hey.
can't you go
I like
with
like-
the old characters first?
I like honestly this one pretty well, because I like the characters. I mean, I like the potheads. They were funny. them in the beginning smoking up all the cars.
And they think the van's on fire.
It's on fire. It's just you know what I mean? I think this cast is alright. It was better. I mean, the part 2 was pretty good too. I love that one too. But third was good too. Solid characters. You know what I mean?
So this one shifted from filming in New Jersey to California.
Yep.
Wow. Big change.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot that was filmed close to us. I don't believe, other than that first and second one, maybe. I'm not saying that none of the filming locations might be close, but I'm pretty sure the first and second were the first and only ones.
Yeah.
I think everything else was filmed out west.
So this movie is heavily criticized for the overuse of 3D gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was very difficult. They did like 100 takes
What year-
just throwing at the wall at the camera.
What year was this one?
82.
Okay, so 3D was a thing. It's not like it wasn't, but it wasn't
Former
huge.
It
was.
wasn't advanced. It
Yeah.
wasn't how like My
Like,
Bloody Valentine
so-
was.
So I found it pointless, to be
I
honest.
heard it had so much trouble it blew over. I think it broke at one point. Like they had so much trouble with this thing. It was so big too. It was
Yeah, so
hard.
why?
And if you watch the one guy in the beginning where he's putting up the clothes, people at the store, you know what I'm talking about? And if you look at the shot, he's actually looking back at the camera, trying to make sure he actually got it up there at the camera. You have to put it directly at it, or else it's not going to look good. I mean, it was very difficult at this time, because look what I was saying about My Bloody Valentine. It wasn't as advanced. My Bloody Valentine was actually like, wow. But now, like before, it wasn't.
Yeah, but you're talking about a remake that was put into 3D
Oh yeah.
that was in the 2000s, wasn't it? Like,
I was sorry.
what year was that? The remake of My Bloody Valentine.
2009.
Okay, yeah. So you're talking about 2009 compared to 1980.
I think it was 1990 or it could be 80, but I don't know off the top of my head. Right?
$3.99.
So it's also criticized.
$3.99?
It's also criticized for Jason being hung, shot, stabbed, and still alive.
Yeah, how is he human?
He's
That's
not.
not
It's
human.
an unstoppable killing machine. With, I mean, it's paranormal type of thing.
It just doesn't make sense though if you think about it.
Yeah, but that's revealed in a later movie, isn't it?
What?
That his mom used the Book of the Dead
Yeah.
to resurrect him.
But then that means he wasn't human. But then how did he die in 4?
$3.99.
It don't make sense at all. My head.
But we'll always love when he comes back.
Yeah.
So let's get into some trivia for this one.
Hell yeah.
This was the debut of the hockey mask.
Yep. Very iconic.
The mask came from a prop supervisor's gear. Richard Booker set the physical template for Jason. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Released April 17th, 1984. Directed by Joseph Zito. Effects by Tom Savin. Jason Voorhees was played by Ted White. And Tommy Jarvis played by Corey Feldman. Jason continues his rampage near Crystal Lake, clashing with a group of teens and the Jarvis family. Young Tommy Jarvis ultimately kills Jason in a brutal, definite finale. Or so it seems. This one was also filmed in California.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's all the way across.
Yeah.
what do we think about Friday the 13th, the final chapter?
I loved it.
This is one of my favorites. I'm an 80s kid, so who was big back then but Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, and Corey Feldman is in this movie, so of course that's what makes this film better than
Yeah.
most of them.
It was his first role.
And I think it makes it a lot of people's favorite that are more my age because of that.
Yeah.
We grew up watching them in movies.
A lot of people say it's overrated, but honestly, it's the best one.
But you
It's
have
up
to
there.
remember right now, Corey Feldman is controversial. I mean, some people say he's off the rails, and, not to say that he is or he isn't.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of controversy with him right now as he got older that they didn't have back then.
Yeah.
They were he was one of the up and coming. Because I'm pretty sure this was one of his first roles.
I like that one guy that does that weird dance. And I don't know if you remember, but he was really. I heard he did that on the spot and everybody just laughed in the first take. They had to take it 5 times, I think. They laughed every time because of how goofy it was.
Seriously, the kids that rented the house next to
They were so enjoyable, honestly.
Yeah, they
because-
weren't. They were so dumb.
Yeah, they were. The one was acting stupid. I guess all the comedy in there was improv by both of those guys.
It looked like they just went downtown and said, "You can be in a movie. Let's go. You're gonna be in my movie. Let's go." And that's what they were just dumb. They acted so dumb. People didn't act like that.
It's funny though.
So this one's marked as the final chapter, yet it wasn't.
Supposedly. Yeah, they didn't want to remake it.
In this one, Jason's extremely aggressive compared to earlier films.
Yeah. I heard.
It seems like it focuses on the shift in Jason.
Yes.
And maybe we're going back to the point maybe where she brought him back or something that we don't know about.
It
Possibly.
must be something. I don't.
Something in the backstory we're missing.
I
Yep.
swear. I mean, we tried to watch the Evil Dead series, but it's so boring. We were watching it, and I swear we were falling asleep.
Let's get into the trivia for this one. This is considered by many fans as the best entry.
Yes.
The most violent Jason portrayal. And Corey Feldman's performance reshaped the franchise's future.
Yeah.
So that will slash us into Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. Released March 22nd, 1985. Directed by Danny Steinman. Tommy Jarvis played by John Shepard, and Jason portrayed by Tom Laura. Set years after Jason's death, Tommy Jarvis is now a troubled young adult living in a halfway house. After a patient is murdered, a new killing spree begins. Seemingly, Jason returns. The twist reveals the killer is Roy Burns, a paramedic avenging his son's death using Jason as inspiration.
It felt like. When did this come out?
85.
It's not even before Scream, but it felt like a Scream movie. He tried to make, who's the killer, but then wasn't.
Well, you
know what I'm
automatically
saying?
assumed that the killer was Jason.
No, Nobody thought it was gonna be that paramedic guy.
Apparently the movie did its job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It felt like they were trying to make you guess who it was, but it really wasn't. But I don't know.
I don't know. I always thought
like
it was
Scream a little
Jason
bit if you think about
until
it.
the end. So, and sometimes when I watch this movie, even as an adult, I forget that it's not Jason.
You can see it's not. Look how skinny that fucking Jason is. Dude, Jesus Christ, he gets a twig. I swear, he went through the door like Kool-Aid Man, but had like a smaller body. You know what I'm saying?
And they tried to do something with Tommy at the end of this one, where he wakes up and he's like finding the mask and whatnot. He dreamt that he killed that screaming Pam, and then they never really did anything with that.
I heard the who played Jarvis, he actually wrote that ending, and he gave it to the writers, and they said use it.
Sounds a lot like that scrapped ending to the Freddy Krueger that I asked him about in the chat. Where it was going to pass on to a new Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Kind of sounded like maybe they wanted him to become the new Jason, but then they decided to change plans.
Right.
It's like Danielle Harris when she was killing that mom at the end, and they set up like it looked like she was gonna be killer number 5, and then she wasn't. Like what?
Yeah.
Remember because he was
Yeah.
gonna be like pass the torch because remember she grabbed his hand and it felt like what you said. Have it. And
Right, and then they just never went with it.
yeah, and they just
Because in the next movie, Tommy
Tommy
appears again and helps kill Jason.
fucking
Like, you just grabbed a machete and jumped out a window. Like, what's going on?
I mean, like I like the Jarvis guy, like the actor, but it was just not Jarvis to me. If you think about Jarvis, I think about part 4 1 and part 6. Those two. Specifically.
See, that's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
They used 3 people
Actors.
to play one character in 3 different movies.
It shows it wasn't clear at all. It was not.
But Corey Feldman did want to come back. There was a problem. He wasn't allowed to because he was filming The Goonies.
I heard controversy stuff that he went in one did not want to do it. So they made him do it. So I heard he actually took a day with those. They asked him if he could come back, but he said he couldn't. But I guess they went up to his house and threw it up in his backyard. And that first shot, that was him. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but that's in the next movie.
Yeah. Huh?
That's
no,
in the
I'm
next.
fine.
No, we're still on 4.
Huh? No, we're not.
We're on 5.
Sorry.
We're on 5, but the paramedic was the killer.
Okay.
We're about to
So
start 6.
the next movie is part 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is where Corey Feldman is in the beginning. I'm
Aw.
pretty
Part 5.
sure. Is it?
I swear, please put up a clip quick or something. You gotta put a photo or something right there.
I'm gonna have to rewatch them. Because I'm telling you, it's where he's helping the daughter of the sheriff.
That's part 6.
Yes, that's where they dig him up, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, then
Skip
I'm
over?
screwed up then.
Boom.
Okay.
Corey Feldman.
This one was also filmed in California.
Oh my god, seriously?
So let's get into some of this. So in this one, obviously we already said Jason's not actually Jason. He's an imposter. Tommy spends most of the movie silent and sidelined.
Yeah,
One of the big things
Yeah.
for the youth and oddities.
I hate that.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, he was
It was-
traumatized
yeah.
so much as a child. I mean, that.
Part 6 is like right at him, about to burn him, stabbing with a pole.
True.
So
Completely different.
I still think he could have bounced back from that and had an alright life. But, yeah, I mean, I just didn't like it. I hated it. It's not like what I said before. Don't, boom, click for me, him. I heard the guy who played Jason played both the fake one and the real one from the Tommy's business.
Not on my top favorites.
The only good thing about this
Because
that one kid screaming girl.
this one had the worst screaming in it. The woman that played Pam did most of the whole ending of the movie just screaming. It was like, how did she even have a voice to scream anymore? It was bad. And I hated that Jason wasn't the killer.
It was a cheesy way to get some money.
The best part about this movie was the crazy woman next door.
That too.
Because that would have been me. Like, she took no shit from nobody.
So let's get into the trivia here for this one. This is the most divisive entry in this franchise.
Exactly.
This is the most disliked one.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
And the one that causes the most divide between fans. It causes a lot of friction.
Controversy.
So like,
I
people
mean,
like
I
it,
wouldn't
people
rank
don't
it the
like
worst.
Little trivia here, I guess. It was
Stay
a-
tuned for our rankings at the end.
Yeah. The girl that was getting naked at the lake. Remember that scene?
You always remember the naked scenes,
I'm
don't
just
you?
saying. Her,
Person
she
that
was
bought
supposed
porn as a child.
she was supposed to there was supposed to be a different actor. It was supposed to be her. It was the girl in part 6 that gets killed in the mirror. That was supposed to be originally her. But then I guess the guy, she didn't want to sleep with him, and then she didn't get the part. But her name was actually, her last name was Voorhees. That's why they hired her. She's also a teacher, and she got fired. Because of that Pacific movie.
So this film originally was meant to reboot the series without Jason. Tommy was going to become the killer originally. Or however
Okay.
they were planning on doing it.
Okay.
But then it didn't get as much money, I heard. Right?
Heavy studio interference altered the ending. The studios said they didn't want it that way.
And
They're the ones with
I
the money.
kind of have to agree with him.
Straight shit.
They're the ones with the money.
Yep. They have what they say about it.
And this one introduced more sex and sleaze than any prior film, also. So let's get in here to Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. This one released August 1st.
Oh.
This one was directed by Tom McLaughlin. Jason Voorhees portrayed by C.J. Graham, and Tommy Jarvis portrayed by Tom Matthews. An adult Tommy Jarvis accidentally resurrects Jason via lightning. Jason returns as an undead, unstoppable zombie. Slaughtering counselors at a reopened Crystal Lake, now renamed Forest Green, Tommy ultimately defeats Jason by chaining him to the bottom of the lake.
I like this one.
This one was pretty good. I'm glad they brought it back to a little bit more of the campy type of setting.
I like.
Well, that might have had to do with the filming location, being in Georgia.
Okay.
Not California.
Oh, different.
Well,
That's
that's
not
not
too
too
That's not
far.
too far from us, actually.
So they used actual lakes and campgrounds and
Okay.
forest
Okay.
areas instead of how they did for the other ones that are in California. They only had that
Right.
This one was
readily available.
Yeah, I heard this one is also one of the most best sets to be on because there's nothing going on, no drugs, nothing, no nudity. This one was actually no nudity at all.
No, yeah.
Oh,
In
I
the
bet that
scenes-
upset you.
But this one was honestly pretty good. It was awesome, straightforward. It was just good all the way. The characters,
Soundtrack got better.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
So this one, I have Jason becomes supernatural without explanation.
But did you
Again,
need
like,
one? I mean, in all honesty, did you
I
really
think we
need
should
one?
at this time because of how old he is. You know what I'm saying? I kind of do want to know a little
But
bit.
in order to enjoy the movie and the franchise, you really didn't need it. I mean, obviously, like you just said, Frankenstein style. I mean, here comes the lightning bolt, and he comes back up. Like, that was great.
What about you? What do you think? Like, do you think this is like confusing? Do you think they should get answered
Yeah, I think that you should know
by now?
either at the beginning or the end of the movie what the main part of the movie should be.
Yeah, instead of like
Not 20 years later, still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
Well-
I know. And you see how much videos online these days trying to figure it out, but
Okay, so the thing of it is, back then, we didn't analyze everything like we do now.
well, we have internet.
Times completely changed.
Everybody don't touch grass anymore.
Mindsets completely changed.
Some people never have them.
Like, seriously, like, we enjoyed ourselves just watching a scary movie. It scared the crap out of us as children. And we went about the next day. We did not worry about characters. We didn't worry about settings. We didn't worry about the story. As long as it made sense, which it did, because we weren't sitting there analyzing everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like life went on here of late. Like you said, you have the internet. It's at the palm of your fingertips. You're bored. What do you do?
anything these
You're
days.
looking up facts of stuff. I mean, if there's a
Things
fact
you
of
might not know.
yeah,
I know, yeah.
if
I
there's
always
something you want to
find
know, this
something.
boy will know it.
I always find something every day at least. Like today, I mean, I rewatched the Crystal Lake series, but like, I wanted to know it again. Like, I love to know information that's like, it's very interesting though to look behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, I love to learn the lore too. I love that. I love to figure it out. I love it like, I wish they did this a little differently back then, but you know, back then they didn't care. You know what I mean? But
Back
It's just-
then, they didn't really think that it'd be popular, so they didn't really
yeah,
No.
they didn't
Try.
do behind the scenes.
because it wasn't really a big budget. These were. They weren't that huge, like big pictures are these days.
And like I said, nobody really cared. It was a
But-
good movie.
Yeah,
That's
like-
all that mattered.
Like now these days, Art the Clown's getting more quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Grabber, that one too. Like,
Because
I'm
that's
loving
what the
that.
fans now want.
Yeah, and
Back then, all we wanted was some slasher running through the woods
Yeah.
killing people.
it's been how long since a film has been out? Like 2000 in the 2000s. I forget what year, but you know what I mean. Like it's been this long, and we kind of want to do something. Like, I can't wait for the series. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more.
So
in the lore.
we have
Hopefully.
questions,
Hopefully.
like just sitting here talking about it, but you know,
You
I'm
never know if
hoping
it's
they
gonna
get answered.
Hopefully, yeah, right?
Because now that we're sitting here talking about it, I'm a little intrigued. But like when you just sit down to watch the movies, I could care less.
Yeah, like I like to watch it, like just run through like Halloween, like Halloween season. But every day's Halloween in our house.
That's for sure.
So this was the first appearance of Zombie Jason. Obviously, after the synopsis.
So I mean, is he really? I don't know. Emma, hey, at least Emma's not here. She'd be running out of the house, dude.
Yeah, she's afraid of zombies.
So this one introduced humor and meta awareness.
Yep.
So out of all the films, I guess this one had the more comedy and the more.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of one-liners.
Also, they broke the fourth wall. The one guy looks at the camera and says, "Some people have weird intentions or something." And then the kid, I don't know. There was some parts that broke the fourth wall, and it was just like, wow, you just broke the fourth wall. John Cena.
But it was getting further into the 80s, so things were starting to change again.
Yeah, and so I heard there was two actors for Jason. The paintball scene where those doofs are running around with paintballs in the woods. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, what was the purpose of that?
How was that guy looked like me, like bouncing around, like being a Looney Tune. But that one, I guess that Jason was a different Jason actor, and he was only in that scene, nowhere else. And I don't know why. I guess it just didn't have him. I'm pretty sure. I think that was actually the first thing they filmed. I heard it was supposed to be more gorier. I heard there's. Oh, okay. I'll stop where I'm at. Okay, I'll stop where I'm at.
So the director intentionally reduced the gore to avoid MPAA cuts.
Boo.
so they wanted to become the next rated up, kind of like how
Oh, yeah.
happened to be.
Yeah, but
not
back then
rated.
you didn't see blood, guts, and gore.
But I heard though this whole franchise was really hit hard with this fucking stuff that had to be cut down so bad.
It wasn't just them. It was pretty much
It's
any
everybody, but-
movie.
But I guess they got more because they got popular after a while. You know what I mean?
I mean, this is the reason us 80s kids, like, tried to talk our parents into watching, like, rated R movies because, like,
They thought it
parents
was
did not
scary
let
now.
you watch those
They
kinds of
They
things.
thought it was scary before. Wait until they until they grew up. You see
Yeah,
Terrifier.
well, now you get people sneaking into Terrifier
half.
after buying some kid movies movie tickets.
Yeah, I remember that. It was hilarious, dude. The only way he got money was because Terrifier was coming out the same weekend.
And this one's frequently ranked the best sequel.
It should be.
Okay, yeah. I agree.
I agree. And
Takes it back to basics, back to the camp.
yeah, and it this one seemed more like better than the other ones that had more likable characters. I mean, part 4 was pretty good too, but
Well, it finally realizes what kind of movie it is and has fun.
yeah,
Yes.
a little
After
more
the
fun.
humor.
Yeah, and I heard that the last scene they did was the RV scene, the one they flipped the RV. I heard they were nervous that he was gonna die, so they did it last.
That's kind of
They
messed
actually
up.
put him in the car. I guess it was one take only, but they did it right. It looked good. That's interesting because why would you just say that? That's a little cruel, a little bit. If you think he's gonna die,
Yeah.
they said he might die because it was actually gonna explode.
Is that what you thought of that too, huh?
Tonight, we're continuing the Friday the 13th legacy. The sequels, the reinventions, the timelines that fractured, and the ones that refuse to stay buried. And as the vault expands, so do the voices inside it. And joining us for the second part tonight, welcome Emma.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back inside the vault. This is the 4 Vault Dwellers podcast. My name is Dustin.
My name is Austin. This is Luke.
This is Lou. I'm Rachel.
Hi, my name is Emma.
So we are back for part 2 of the Friday the 13th
Yep.
in the new vault of Howdy Studios.
It looks so much nicer.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you to Dustin.
Yep, Dustin, it looks good.
It's much more comfortable too.
So we're going to jump back into where we were with Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Released May 13th, 1988, directed by John Carl Buechler. This was the debut of Kane Hodder portraying Jason Voorhees,
Yep.
Yeah.
and starred Bar Park Lincoln as Tina Shepard. A little synopsis of this one. A telekinetic teenager, Tina Shepard, accidentally resurrects Jason from Crystal Lake. Jason goes on another killing spree until Tina uses her psychic powers to battle him directly, culminating in a Carrie-style showdown. This one was filmed in Alabama.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
It goes away from Georgia and California and New Jersey.
Yeah. Different place.
I know. I think I visited there, didn't I?
No.
No, we were at the first
New
one
Jersey.
Okay.
in Jersey. That was the original.
Yeah, I didn't like this one at all. I mean, like, why? This one was like they didn't care. It feels like they didn't care anymore.
Well, there's so many, and this is just another one of
Yeah.
the ones that gets lost in the mix of them.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand the reason of the telekinesis in it.
Yeah.
Like why? Just why? Other than that, it's a good film. It's a normal Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But the telekinesis part is just off the rails to me.
Yeah. I didn't like it at all. It wasn't. I mean, it was. I mean, if Jason wasn't in it, I wasn't gonna watch this at all. Literally.
Yeah.
That's really what I have to say about it because, I mean, it's like not really possible. You know what I mean? Like nobody's gonna do that and then resurrects their fucking father and kills Jason. Like it doesn't make sense. Like all of it just didn't make sense. You know what I mean?
This one here is way down on my list.
So this one is noted for having heavy gore removed by the MPAA.
Yeah.
So as I said in the intro, this was Kane Hodder's first time portraying Jason.
Yep. Then
Probably the most legendary one, I would say.
He's my favorite Jason. To me, that is who Jason is. No offense to anybody else that played him, but Kane Hodder is Jason.
he's the
I agree.
Yeah, you can't mess with Ken Kinzinger because we saw him.
He is a big dude.
Yeah.
Phew.
Walked right past us.
He walked past us, and I'm like, oh my
What
god.
was it?
Like,
When we were at Steel City,
When we
he
did
was there.
Friday.
Oh.
We did the Freddy versus Jason thing.
Not Kane Hodder, the Kinzinger.
He's in pretty
He plays Jason in Freddy versus Jason.
So this was intended to be the glorious one out of the franchise,
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
I saw that in the.
but the censored version hurt the film's reputation.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw some of the behind the scenes. Dude, all those kills got cut down so much.
And it would have been an awesome movie, besides the telekinesis, if they would have left in some of that.
Yeah, and like I remember, like there was so much they had to cut down. Even like what you said, it just ruined the film. It really did. I don't
You
think
growled about it too.
And this was the first Jason versus another person with psychic powers or
yeah, like Carrie.
Yeah.
natural power.
Yeah.
So it was the first time that he wasn't just up against a normal civilian.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, it was all right, but it's still like why? I mean,
Yeah.
like
The only part that got me was the telekinesis part. I mean, it's just nobody even knew why.
but Tommy Jarvis really did something, and he didn't have powers. He actually made him drown and or put him down on the lake in the lake. So
I have nothing wrong with Friday the 13th, but I don't like this one.
yeah.
Luke likes them all. It doesn't matter. I think the only one that he don't like is later.
So out of the franchise, this was the one that could have set up to be like Jason versus Carrie, but the MPAA screwed us on that.
Yeah.
So let's hop on out of Crystal Lake and into the next part. Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. Released July 28th, 1989, directed by Rob Hedden, and Jason still portrayed by Kane Hodder. Jason stows away on a cruise ship bound for New York City, killing passengers before reaching Manhattan. Once there, Jason wanders the streets, subways, and sewers before being melted by toxic waste.
Oh my God, this one.
This one was mostly filmed in Vancouver, Canada,
Okay.
Yeah.
with very limited actual New York City footage used.
Oh.
They only have like
But Vancouver's used a lot for TV shows
Yes.
and movies.
Yeah.
I heard behind
Supernatural,
this.
The
Yeah.
Flash.
Behind the scenes, they were actually calling it Jason Takes Vancouver because they were mostly in Vancouver more than New York. They only had like, I don't know, 3 weeks or something, 2 weeks or something. I don't know how much weeks filming at New York. But I heard there was so much planned. There was, I guess Jason was supposed to jump off.
The Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh.
He was supposed to literally jump off.
Really?
They didn't have the money. They couldn't do it at all.
So I like this one, and I remember when it was getting ready to come out, I was super excited, and it was sort of a letdown because you thought that Jason was going to be in New York. As much as I prefer Jason to stay at Camp Crystal Lake, I really was excited to see him in New York,
Somewhere different.
and it was mostly just on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how the hell did he get that boat from Crystal Lake to the Pacific, I think? Ocean.
We're
How
in
did
the
it connect-
Atlantic.
Okay, Atlantic. So oh my God. You know what I mean, right? How the hell did he get in there? How did he get there?
To be honest, I do like this one. I like this one because it's a different setting.
It's not that I didn't like it, it's just I wished it would have been more in New
It was a
York.
letdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't like the ending though either.
No.
The child crying and the toxic waste flush of the sewers every night kind of was like,
You gotta be questioning
why?
that stuff because it just turned Jason to a kid,
Yeah.
right? Like how?
Why?
Like why?
What'd you think of this one, Dustin?
That's not my favorite.
Yeah, it's not. I mean,
It's another one of those ones where If you haven't watched them in a long time, you just probably forgot it even existed.
Right.
Yeah.
It used to be my favorite until I grew up and
Understood a little more.
yeah, and I used to love it. I mean, it was the most one I watched when I was little.
So this one of the main things is the fact that Manhattan only appears for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So the rest of, like you said, he's on the boat.
That was the letdown.
Yeah,
And a lot of the people notice that Jason teleports constantly, so that could kind of go into like your thing about like how did he get from the boat to there? Like,
Yeah.
just teleporting.
Like how did you
like
tell?
the whole ship. You know what I mean?
And then the last one here, the ending turns Jason into a child again. How?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand the child part. Why do we gotta keep going back to the child? Obviously, he's
He died as a child, and that's what started it.
right, but how is he an adult now?
Yeah. And
So we've gone beyond the child.
I heard it was supposed to be worse. I heard there was supposed to be they made a Jason mouth and a kid coming out of his mouth. He was gonna throw him up.
I don't
For
know
some
how I would have liked that either.
I didn't like it at all. Even test screenings, they said they sucked.
So this one, the budget was cut drastically, reducing the New York City filming. The rooftop boxing scene became iconic. I don't really remember that one, so I don't know how iconic it is.
Yeah, it wasn't really iconic.
Boxing.
He was just punching him, and then he wasn't even phased by it. Jason
Yeah.
on the building,
I didn't like
so
that.
I'm
and
not
then he
sure.
hit his head off.
I don't think
I agree with Dustin. How iconic is it? Because I don't even know what scene it is. And we just watched these movies not long ago.
And this was the last entry under Paramount Pictures Studio.
Good.
So this movie lies to you, but it lies confidently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a joke at some points. Like it was such a letdown. I heard there was like legal battles about there was a poster that sliced into the New York City poster, and it had blood, and they tried to sue New York City, sued Burnout
No,
for it to take it down. If not, they're suing them.
Everybody's so happy over everything. Like,
Money, 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 money.
So this one might not be the best in the franchise, but let's go to hell and find out what's better. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. Released August 13th, 1993, the year I was born. Directed by Adam Marcus, portrayed again by Kane Hodder. And then Duke was played by Stephen Williams. Jason is blown apart by the FBI in the opening minutes. His spirit survives, possessing different bodies to continue killing. It's revealed that only a Voorhees blood relative can kill him permanently. Jason is ultimately dragged to hell, teased by Freddy Krueger's glove, grabbing his mask. Ooh. This one went back to California to film.
And you just
Wow.
and I just come off. It's all fine.
yeah, are you trying to be Jason or Freddy?
Oh my god.
This one sucked.
I hated this one.
I did too.
Pointless.
I did not like it.
horrible.
The only good thing about it was Kane Hodder is still Jason what he was on the screen.
It had Freddy at the end.
Yeah.
You know that
There's Freddy.
you know that glove was Kane Hodder. He played Freddy and Jason.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He said that was his hand. He was like, I'm the only one that played Freddy and Jason. I mean,
Freddy.
Is Freddy coming?
otherwise, I like the gore, but it was like, why? But I see what he means. Like, it was alright. It was, but if it wasn't for the gore and Jason, still, it ain't gonna make money.
Yeah, but Jason barely made it on screen. You only saw him like if they walked through a mirror and they pan the shot at it. Like you really didn't see a lot of Jason.
Yeah.
But that goes to this part here where Jason barely appears as Jason, and then the body hop and possession confused fans and watchers.
Oh, it was. I expected so much more of a Friday movie. You want to see Jason walking around killing people, not possessing people.
It's like the time,
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too.
it's like the time jumps. Like we went to see Strangers the other day,
Yes.
and we jumped from current time to 3 years back to current, back to
Yeah.
18 years, and sometimes that can just be too much to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
A 2-hour movie.
Yeah. I also the one character is from the Friday 13th, the series. Like he was the main character for 2 seasons.
Yes.
He said he loved to come back, and I mean I liked the I think he was the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
He was alright. He was like
Everybody played their parts well. I'm not saying that, but as a movie, I just didn't enjoy this. This was not your typical Jason. He was not walking around slashing people. He was being possessed by others, and then they were trying to eat each other.
And it shows that Pamela Voorhees actually used the Evil Dead book to risen Jason.
So is this movie we find that out?
Yes, this is the one because the guy finds the Evil Dead book, and boom. I mean, that means he was.
So one movie like Evil Dead, Jason, and Freddy.
They were supposed to.
Yeah.
I guess there was a comic with Ash versus.
Versus on the end.
It was after Friday the 13th. It was gonna be the sequel for Freddy versus Jason.
Did they have any books for Friday the 13th?
Yeah, they have a whole thing.
Oh.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know there was a comic of Ash versus
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason.
Jason.
And Kane Hodder and also Robert Englund wanted to do it. They were like, oh my god, that was pretty good. And also I guess the lead characters, like all the final girls from each one was supposed to return, come together and do whatever. Yeah, it was supposed to be a whole thing, and all the final girls said, oh, they would do it. And it just never happened. It floated around in space.
And apparently Lou doesn't like this movie either. Listen to him.
So this one, the tone feels more Evil Dead than Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of Evil Dead.
This was the first entry under the New Line Cinema Studio banner.
Yeah.
Intended to expand the shared horror universe, which we went into with the Freddy and Evil Dead. The Freddy Glove teases are laid out for Freddy vs. Jason, which I think is one of the best ones.
Yep.
And that makes sense too because New Line Cinema has the rights to Freddy.
And Wes Craven and all that.
I heard Wes Craven didn't care.
But this is still one of the most hated entries by fans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I heard Sean S. Cunningham. He's just the first one he came back for, and he was like, get that damn hockey mask off, and they did that, and it was not good. No.
Jason isn't Jason without the hockey mask at this point.
I agree.
He's the one that he made others.
He does look creepy without his mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
He's
because
disfigured.
disfigured. He's underwater. I know Kane Hodder said that he was filled with like covered in goo for Jason Takes Manhattan.
He looks like
the whole movie. He was like gooed.
He looks like a slug.
Yeah. Your favorite. Are you Freddy?
Get out of the one that was most hated by fans. So let's slash into the next one, Jason X. Released April 13th, 2001. Directed by Jim Isaac. Portrayed in Jason Voorhees again by Kane Hodder. And KM-14 android played by Lexa Doig. Jason is cryogenically frozen and awakened 400 years in the future aboard a space research vessel. After being upgraded into Uber Jason, he massacres the crew in zero gravity, holographic simulations, and futuristic hallways. This one was shot in Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is actually my favorite one.
Yeah.
Again, as much as I like Jason in Crystal Lake, this one was fantastic. It took some imagination for this one. It really did. I really enjoyed this one.
I enjoy it too.
They delivered.
This was designed as a fun send-off for the Jason universe.
Yeah, and I heard also this was floated around for 2 years,
Oh, yeah.
and then I guess it got leaked. Then they actually brought it out. It was lost for 2 years. They said they filmed it, and then they never brought it out. Yeah.
Interesting.
This was Kane Hodder's final solo appearance as Jason.
Yeah. Sadly.
So this is one of the franchise's most memeable films.
It had a lot of jokes in it.
and gained cult status years later.
Interesting.
It also has one of the best kills in the series, I think.
Yeah.
The girl that was put into the liquid nitrogen and then her face was smashed. I thought that was the best kill of the whole franchise.
Yeah.
So this movie shouldn't work, but somehow it absolutely does.
Yeah.
So let's hop out of Crystal Lake and head on down Elm Street for one of I think, the franchise's best ones. Freddy vs. Jason, released August 15th, 2003, directed by Ronnie Yule. In this one, Jason Voorhees is portrayed by Ken Kersinger, and appearance of Freddy Krueger by Robert Englund in Freddy's final performance.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
this
he's
one.
tired after this, he said.
Yep.
Freddy resurrects Jason to spread fear and regain his power. The two icons inevitably clash, culminating in an explosive showdown at Camp Crystal Lake. The ending implies both survive. This one was filmed in Vancouver, Canada, set to recreate in the original Elm Street in Crystal Lake.
Ooh,
Interesting.
this is my best one.
Yeah.
This is one of my best ones.
This one delivered. I mean, the characters are bad, but it delivered. It delivered the showdown of 10 years. This came out 10 years after what was Jason Goes to Hell?
Jason X was 01. Jason Goes to Hell is 93, so yeah, 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Holy shit.
I heard it went through scripts like nuts. They kept rewriting. They didn't like it. They liked it. Then they tried. Nope. It just wasn't working.
Well, how do you take two powerhouse icons and put them together?
Two separate franchises
Yeah.
alone.
I mean, that could not have been easy.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
you wanted this film to be up there in the rankings. Like
Yeah.
everybody was waiting for this. Like like you said, for 10 years it was teased. So yeah.
Man, I would be going nuts.
But that Ken Kinzinger was a big dude.
Right?
We met him in Steel City
Yep.
when we got our photo op, which you'll see right here on the screen.
Dude, it was the best photo, I swear to God.
Did you enjoy seeing him?
Robert Englund said that should have been our Christmas card, and you can see the Christmas card I made right here.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's for Robert Englund because
Him and Robert Englund were both great. I even played along so that they would, Jason was chopping his head.
I told him to just I'm gonna sneeze down and just try to chop my head off. It worked very well. I think it was the best photo we've ever done, honestly.
So far,
Yeah, it was better than the Apollo, like with all like.
And then I love the fact that, turn your head this way, that Robert Englund puts his Freddy claw right on his head, and this boy looked terrified, and we all knew he wasn't. Like, he was having the time of his life.
Did you
Okay.
have fun, like?
Oh, yeah, we know.
So this one's heavily criticized for the fact that Jason becomes afraid of water again.
Yeah.
But in a sense, it's criticized for it. But wouldn't you be afraid of water? I mean, you drowned in a lake.
Yeah, but
Agreed.
they're saying because in the past 8 movies before it wasn't a thing, I guess a focus.
See, it's
No.
like it was so stupid. Like he's afraid now.
Yeah, I agree.
He was in the water every movie.
To be honest,
swear.
I didn't even notice the fact that he really was or wasn't. So.
Yeah, I didn't know
But to
either.
me, it just makes sense because, he drowned. So he has some PTSD.
Agreed.
So like you said earlier, Austin, this one took over a decade to get made, but became one of the highest grossing slasher films
Yep.
ever made.
Yes,
It was great.
like 82 mil. I'm pretty sure.
Holy.
Well, I think worldwide it was 150. It was the best out of the franchise. Honestly, to my eyes, yeah, it was. This was the matchup of like literally of all time, and it really delivered. But who do you think actually won? Who won in your?
Well, at the end, when Freddy winks, it implies that they're both alive still, so you have to assume it could be a tie.
Yeah.
And I honestly, what I think they're actually like this is just the beginning. Honestly, if you think about it, because it's war, because he's in the dreams. He's not really. Well, he's real, but not. You know
The
what I mean?
problem with that is, though, even if they go on to make something else,
Somebody else
Or-
could be playing Freddy.
yes, and who's
Who's gonna do that?
We absolutely hated when somebody else played Freddy. Like, the only Freddy is Robert Englund, and we all know that he's not going to do it. Unless it is an animated series, he has no inkling to even do it.
Yeah.
He hung up.
CGI the whole thing and
Yeah.
don't have to do it all.
But he's even said that he doesn't really want to do that because he's not. His body's getting old. His words, not mine.
Oh yeah.
And he wouldn't be able to do the stunts or to move like Freddy or anything like
Well,
that.
then
So he
he's
doesn't
old.
want to. He does not want to
Get hurt.
ruin it.
You don't want to get hurt either.
Yeah. Also, funny enough, the director actually directed Bride of Chucky.
No.
Yeah. He said he wanted to put a little comedy in it that made it like. What'd you think about it? Like, I hated the characters. Terrible acting.
Yeah, I didn't like the character.
They're very forgettable.
Yeah, they're not like, oh, I know them right off the top of my head. No, I do not at all. Like,
I really feel bad though for Kane Hodder because they had been talking to him. That he was the one. You know, he had ideas for it and everything, and then they did not choose him. They needed a bigger guy.
yeah, they supposedly the director didn't make the decision. I think he did because he's like, oh, he needs new emotions. He needs emotions.
According to the director, it was New Line Cinema that wanted him
Suppose.
recast.
But and we never know. But also, why? Because he was also teasing it for years. I guess he was doing interviews like nuts. He said he was on the go for 10 years, trying to get in it. He got the script. Nope, they didn't call him. They at first they did until they changed. I think managers or whatever, or the top guy, and I guess they went away more with him. He hated it. He was so pissed off. He said, but I mean, Ken did alright, but
He did a good job as Jason. I'm not saying he didn't.
I mean, it shows that Jason's the bigger guy there.
I agree.
Because if you think of, they're both the same height, I'm pretty sure.
Hi, Lou. How did you get over there?
But
After I just got him out of my
I wish Kane Hodder was in it though. I think it would have made it a lot better because I think they could have tried and put it out there, but then they didn't.
They could have changed things like if they were worried that he was too small for the part, they could have changed camera angles or something to make him look taller.
Make him high heels.
You know, yeah, exactly. Put platform boots on the man.
Where he could stand on like a chair.
You know, something to get him in, considering, I mean, come on now. And he's everybody's favorite Jason to begin with.
Yeah, I think he's the Jason.
Yep. So this one officially marked Robert Englund's retirement of Freddy Krueger. I know you. I know.
Oh, we're sad that he left too. I know.
I know the remake sucks. Sorry.
But so true.
So I heard. So they did a UFC conference thing to do to premiere it.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty good. It was pretty cool. I watched it. Boxing match with both of them. They were facing together, and I think that's why I got success too. I mean, they were promoting the hell out of this one because.
I remember seeing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it yet?
No, I don't think so.
When you do, it's nice. Mostly Robert Englund's talking with no shit because he's the only one that talks.
Yeah, Jason doesn't talk.
I think he did great just being
Yeah, I
silent.
didn't ever hear
Ken
him
was silent
talk.
the whole time. I think they did amazing. It was the best.
So Freddy vs. Jason was not perfect for some, it was for me, but it delivered exactly what fans wanted. Let's jump back into Crystal Lake as we get into the reboot side of things for Friday the 13th.
Woo!
The original from February 13th. Oh, February 13th, that is today's date. Anniversary of the reboot.
Oh yeah.
This is Friday the 13th. Released today in 2009.
I forget my days.
Directed by Marcus Nispel. This was produced by Michael Bay. Jason Voorhees was portrayed by Derek Mears. A reboot, blending elements of part 1 through 4. Jason is a survivalist hunter using tunnels, traps, and strategy. He kidnaps a girl resembling his mother and brutally hunts a group of young adults, including one Jared Padalecki. Sam Winchester from Supernatural.
This one, to me, it was pretty good. I mean,
Little behind the scenes.
We liked it more because we already were watching Supernatural though.
Yeah.
I think it made.
Sorry, Dustin. I gotta say I hate the reboot.
Get her some diapers.
Okay, so when I first watched it, I hated it. The more I watch it, the more I do like it. But it's not up on the top.
Yeah.
And I think it makes it more scary. I think every reboot, like, this is all, Michael Bay also did another reboot, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And I think he did amazing. He did pretty good. I mean, it was not a Friday, I mean, it was, but it was more horror. It was more graphical because all those kills, god damn! He was using traps, he was more smarter. I mean, it makes it more scarier.
The reason that I didn't like the reboot as much is because Jason was too aggressive.
Yeah.
I felt he moved too fast. And he just wasn't Jason-like.
But part 4, like, it means, it's like what you were saying, it was going back to 4, the second, third, and fourth.
He was still even more aggressive and faster than 4.
Yeah, but, like, I think it made it more.
So they
like,
filmed the
scary.
reboot
Yeah.
in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And one of the main criticisms is that Jason runs a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
See, get the hell out of here.
What do you think about the running? Do you like it?
I don't.
It makes it more realistic to being a person. But
Yeah, I mean, it makes it more like
that's the way it
Yeah,
was
but
in
they're
killer.
the
Like,
original.
Watch if they're like kind of old.
It'd be like if Michael Myers just started sprinting all the time instead of walking.
Right.
I
Exactly.
don't see that. It looks so goofy.
Yeah, here we go.
It was so goofy. But this one does. I mean, to me, it was
You were
good.
fine, but
Yeah.
for them it's cool.
Yeah, like,
So you got it.
I heard the kills, the bear trap one, they reversed that. They did a reversal.
Filmed it down and up.
He said he had a footprint on his head, on his fucking head.
That.
I don't
He
know.
said it-
I don't like the running parts.
I think it made it more interesting. I mean, that girl was killed up on a fire, like above the fire. Dude, that damn.
The kills were good.
Oh yeah, the kills were.
The kills were excellent. It was just Jason's portrayal.
Hey, Burn Alive.
Okay.
It's the what was it called? Like the
The worst way to die.
Yeah.
the first painful is getting burned alive. The second is giving
mean-
birth. But you got burned alive.
He said pregnant. What do you mean pregnant?
No, she was talking about the girl that was getting
Burned.
most painful.
Yeah.
The most painful way.
Yeah.
I heard they actually put a stunt double in the up on top of the fire. They put real fire. I mean, she was safe enough, I heard, but she had to fall out, not in the fire. She was so nervous. Dude, I'd be so nervous, dude.
What would you do?
I don't know.
It depends how we get paid.
Yeah.
For this Jason's portrayal by Derek Mears is considered the most physically intimidating.
I heard he was a long fan of this, and he was seeing him as like him because I guess he was really bald in real life like that. He was made fun of and stuff, and I heard he took his he loved him his whole life. He was so happy to do it, and I think he was one of the up on top with Kane Hodder. I think he was second best, honestly, because
He was still running.
And originally this reboot had sequels planned, but they were scrapped due to lawsuits.
Really?
And the franchise has been stalled ever since.
Huh.
nothing.
Yeah, they have been fighting over Jason's rights for how long now?
But now I guess it's settled. We have a TV show.
Oh.
Hopefully, I heard there's a movie in the works.
Oh.
I don't know.
It is officially.
I don't know. I heard that they never really settled
Yeah, they did.
anything from it because they couldn't have Jason on screen for some odd reason.
We'll see.
I heard that with the Angry Orchard thing.
Yeah.
And why that he was so barely used in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then why it disappeared from their YouTube channels.
Yeah, so I guess whatever they say online, you know, might not.
It just depends.
be
I
what
don't know.
it is.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see what comes out.
Yeah.
So according to box office data, the series spanned 12 films with a combined production budget of roughly $80.9 million and grossed more than $468 million.
Oh!
Friday the 13th, the original, the budget was $0.55 million and it made $59.8 million.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Part 2, 1981, budget was $1.25 million and made $21.7 million. Part 3 in 82, the budget was $2.25 million and made $36.7 million. The final chapter in 84, the budget was $2.6 million and it made $32.9 million.
Oh.
The New Beginning in 85, the budget was $2.2 million and made $21.9 million. Jason Lives in 86, the budget was $3 million and made $19 million. The New Blood, the budget was $2.8 million and it made $19 million. Jason Takes Manhattan, that had a higher budget of $5 million,
Ooh.
but only made $14 million.
Holy.
Jason Goes to Hell in 93 had a budget of $3 million and made $15 million, so it made $2 million more than Manhattan. Jason X budget was $14 million and made $17 million, so it only made $2 million.
Wow.
Freddy vs. Jason, budget was $30 million, made $117 million.
Oh.
And the Friday the 13th reboot, the budget was $19 million and made $92.7 million.
Holy Woo!
So you can really tell in that how certain ones did better with the fans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the top 3 was Freddy vs. Jason, Friday the 13th the reboot, and Friday the 13th the original.
Really?
Oh.
Top 3 earners.
Wow.
So the Rotten Tomatoes, Friday the 13th the original, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4 Final Chapter, Part 5 New Beginning, and then Part 6 Jason Lives. Part 7 The New Blood. Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan, scored the lowest. Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the reboot. So according to Rotten Tomatoes, the best one is the original, and the worst one is Manhattan.
Damn.
Freddy vs. Jason in the middle.
I never really go by the Rotten Tomato scores because
Yeah.
But the thinkers, they were bad, right? Bad Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. I heard bad reviews for every single one, and they were honestly we
like them
Like, we
better
love
than the
them.
originals. See, that's why I don't go by the Rotten Tomato scores.
So, what did you all think about the Friday the 13th franchise on this cold Friday the 13th in February? So settle back into the vault here as we get into our vault picks for the franchise of what one was the best to the least. They'll be all on the screen for you to see in this general area beside us. So starting with mine, I say the very best one was Freddy vs. Jason.
understandable.
I give the reboot right in the middle, and then I have to end with Jason Goes to Hell.
Okay.
Austin?
Yeah, I think part 4 was my favorite. I loved it all the way through. I could watch it a million times. The middle, Jason Goes Takes Manhattan. Because I've watched it, but oh well. And then last was Jason Goes to Hell. It was the worst one out of the franchise.
Luke's favorite one is the original. His middle is probably Manhattan. And his least favorite is Jason Goes to Hell. My favorite one is Jason X. My middle is probably Freddy vs. Jason. And my least favorite is Jason Goes to Hell.
Emma?
And mine favorite one was the third one,
Part 3.
part 3. And my middle one was Freddy vs. Jason. And then my least favorite is Jason Goes to Hell.
I think Jason Goes to Hell is the worst one all around.
Yeah.
I think Freddy vs. Jason in the middle.
And Lou, which one did you like?
Yeah.
Lou's favorite is the original. His middle is
Mini money.
Trying to think.
Now.
We'll do
Me money now.
Part 4 is his problem.
his middle is part 4, and his least favorite is Jason Goes to Hell.
You think so? Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
No,
I
don't have
think Austin had some question for us.
I'll do 2. Okay. What was your favorite kill in the franchise? I gotta go with Jason X. When he freezes her face and smashes it. Best.
I like the burning one.
In the
The
reboot?
girl over the fire in the reboot.
Yeah.
There were some good ones in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah.
That kind of mixed the both of the films together.
Yeah,
It's realistic.
like the mattress one. That was pretty cool. That was pretty good. That was pretty memorable to me. I think it was.
And before we get to our vault ratings, what's your second question?
Dude, you had me thinking like a motherfucker the other day, and now you're not gonna answer.
Okay. What's your favorite final girl? Your favorite final girl?
None really come to my head that's my favorite.
I like part 2. That one.
Yeah, part 2, Amy Steele, best final girl.
Yeah. Emma?
I agree.
I'll just have one more. Which Jason is more memorable to you?
Me, Uber Jason. Jason X.
That was
The
pretty
original.
cool. My
Freddy
favorite.
vs. Jason.
Okay.
Because that's about when I was growing up.
I like the hockey mask, the slash.
Yeah.
Not that it was who portrayed him, it was
The original.
Yeah.
that one.
The original.
Yeah, like more
That technically wasn't even Jason.
That was the mother
Oh
in
yeah.
the first one.
So I'll probably say Freddy.
So if you're thinking of the first one with the mask, probably part 2.
She lost Ghostface's
What's
test.
the ones that had the masks?
I'd have to say also part 3.
Part 3. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the first introduced. And yeah. Okay.
So before we seal up the vault for tonight's brisk Friday the 13th night, let's unlock it one last time for our rankings of the Friday the 13th series. Now we're doing this out of 13 Jason masks.
Oh.
For the series, I give this 10 Jason masks out of 13. Austin?
I give it 10. A hockey mask.
Luke gave 11, and I gave it 10.
Emma?
I give it 11.
And Lou, how many Jasons do you give this episode?
Oh.
Luke gives it 10.
10.
10.
10 loses Jason. So I hope you enjoyed the tunes. This was Four Dwellers at Crystal Lake, the instrumental track by the Hardy Fan 863. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more music coming this year.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
See, he's going to do it.
That's
You
what
gotta
Luke
do it.
does too.
You gotta do it now.
Lou approved. Some franchises fade. This one just keeps getting back up. Whether you love the camp, the kills, the chaos, or the timeline that makes 0 sense, Jason Voorhees carved his place into horror history. If you enjoyed this deep dive, lock yourself back inside the vault, because we'll be opening something else best left sealed. Keep the lights on and stay out of Crystal Lake. We were the Vault Dwellers. Enter if you dare.